Good morning, everybody. God bless you on this beautiful Sunday, May morning here at La Casa de Cristo. This is that which takes place in between the before and the after. This is the interlude, and it is a beautiful, beautiful day here today. Memorial Weekend, so God bless all of you, honoring those who have died in the name of our country, the name of us, and for our defense. We're so grateful for you, and we celebrate their lives. So thank you to all of you on this Memorial Weekend. We're celebrating this morning here at church, God's love, as we always do, but there's this particular exchange between Jesus and Simon, where Jesus asks Simon, "Do you love me?" And Simon responds, "Yes, Lord, you know that I love you." So I know some of you were in our 8 a.m. worship service. You heard that text in that sermon, and if you didn't, join us for the 9:15. You'll hear all about that too. But what we're doing this morning is we're exploring all the different ways that people are sharing that love with those around them and the community around them. So I have some wonderful people here this morning that are going to share with us just that. So come on in. Terri, Christy, and Brennan, all three of you, come on in here. Come on in. Good morning, everybody. How are you today? I'm going to start with you, Brennan. How are you?
Good.
Brennan, tell us a little update on your life. For those of you that only saw you when you were this tall, and now you're this tall. What have you been up to? Where are you going to school? What's going on right now?
I'm going to Arizona School for the Arts. I'm going to Japan with PCC this summer, and that's this June. My baseball season just finished.
This sounds absolutely incredible. So you had a baseball season. How did that season go?
Not well.
No, well. Okay, we won't talk about that one. Let's talk about Japan. That sounds absolutely amazing. So you're going with your school. Tell us a little bit about the trip.
I'm going with my choir outside of school. It's Phoenix Children's Choir. So yeah, we're going to Japan for 10 days. We're going to go to Tokyo, Hiroshima, and our sister city of Himeji, I believe. And a few
Wow.
others.
Now, since this is with a choir group, are you singing while you're over there?
Yes, quite a few songs.
Japanese or English?
Both.
Really?
Yes.
Oh my gosh, this is incredible. So for people that live here in Phoenix that would want to hear a little taste of this, the Phoenix Children's Choir, are there certain concerts you do, or when and where can they hear you?
I believe we have a concert May 30th, 31st to hear the songs we're singing before we go.
Brennan, that sounds incredible. Well, have a great time on that trip. That's awesome. And for everybody watching, go online, find the Phoenix Children's Choir, and you can see Brennan in there as well. So let's talk to your mom, okay? Christy, good morning to you. How are you today?
Good morning. I'm good.
Wow, incredible. What's going on in your family life right now with Brennan? This is awesome.
It's exciting, and as a mom, I'm very nervous.
That is very, very cool, though. Very cool.
Yeah.
So the reason that we have you here this morning is because we have learned that you're doing a particular act of service, and that's what we're talking about in worship this morning. So tell us what you're up to and a little bit of background on what that is.
Well, so I am a part. We did the Food from the Heart yesterday, and I've been a recipient more than once of Food from the Heart, and it's just it's a nice way to give. And I know what it meant to me to receive it, and it's a nice way for me to give to others. And it was so neat to see and meet the people that I delivered meals to yesterday, and Brennan did it as well. So it's a big deal to us.
That sounds beautiful. So for those who might be watching that do not know what Food from the Heart is, tell us what that ministry is.
So what that ministry is we met at the church yesterday. We met at the church. We prepared meals. We just prepared meals. We cleaned, and then he cleaned up the dishes, and then we delivered them to people who maybe they're elderly, or sometimes they've just had a baby. Sometimes it's, they might have had a death of a loved one, but somebody who just needs a little love. And it was nice to bring a smile to people's faces in that way.
That is so special. And I know people of all walks of life receive these meals, some that are maybe just coming out of surgery or whatever life circumstances, right? Where we just need a little extra support. And we're happy to supply that as a church community. So thank you for your participation in that as well. And Terri, I understand that you were there yesterday serving at Food from the Heart. Is that right?
I was. I joined yesterday, Christy and Brennan, and we made meals, put meals together, and it was fun.
So tell us the process. Like, if somebody's watching and they're like, I'm intrigued by that. I wonder what would happen if I actually showed up. If they came to one of these, what would they do? What happens?
Right. Well, what they do is the people that run the program come actually, I think, a couple hours ahead of everybody else. Because when I arrived, it was all set up, tables with, it's a kind of a line process where yesterday we put together a chopped salad, a Cobb salad in containers. So one at a time we made these salads. They also made no-bake cookies. And so there was another table set up with all the ingredients for us to put that together. And then we pray over the meals. We put them in bags, which are decorated with a message from Food from the Heart, and then they're delivered. So that's what you would show up and you just help assemble the meals.
That sounds so great. And Brennan, you were there yesterday.
Yes.
So tell us what it was like to participate in that ministry yesterday.
It was fun. It was fun, especially for me, because I got to cut up the eggs for the ham Cobb salad. So that was fun.
Do you normally cook? Are you a chef, or was this kind of out of the ordinary for you?
Sometimes I do cook. I'm usually a baker. I can bake better than I can cook. But it was fun, and yeah.
So let me get this straight, Brennan. Sports guy, world traveler, a chef. It sounds like you kind of do it all.
Yeah. There's a lot I don't do, though.
Well, I'm so grateful. And it is also really nice to know that this would be something for any age, not only adults, but children can participate in this too. So what a blessing. Christy, I want to ask you, how long have you been a part of La Casa de Cristo here?
Oh my goodness. I think 25, 28 years.
Oh, wonderful.
So it's been a while.
Wonderful. This is such a blessing to have you and your family involved, and to have you doing what you did yesterday at Food from the Heart. Yesterday, a Saturday of Memorial Weekend, we could be doing anything throughout the whole weekend, going on vacation or whatever, but here we have some people that are coming here to the church to serve. So thank you for all that you did here. Now, this text this morning in worship from John chapter 21, you're going to hear it again. Jesus turns to Simon and asks, Simon, do you love me? Simon responds, Jesus, you know that I love you. That's the question we want you to reflect on this weekend, is when Christ asks us, do you love me? What is our response to Christ? And Christ's invitation for us is to feed God's sheep. So you heard a great example this morning from Food from the Heart. If you want to get involved, contact our church office. They can plug you in there. You'll hear about other opportunities too through St. Vincent de Paul, Royal Family Kids Camp. Don't forget our water drive at the end of the month of June, the last weekend of June. We're collecting water here at campus. So maybe it's a little harder for you to get out physically and do things, but if you can donate some water here to the church, all of that will be passed on to the Phoenix Rescue Mission. So it's going to be another great summer here at La Casa de Cristo. Thank you all for joining us, and God bless you all. This has been the Interlude.